Today's lesson is going to continue to build on the last few, and you will be able to add and subtract multiples of 10 and some ones within 100. So let's look at these cubes here. On the top, I have 5 blue linking cubes, and then on the bottom, I have those same 5, but I've added more. So if I want to know what the difference is, I can take a look at that using my tape diagram. So if I had 5 on top, and then on the bottom I have 8, I want to know what that difference is right there. So how many are there? So let's put that into a number sentence. So 8 minus 5 equals 3. So there you can see the difference is 3. Let's take a look at this problem. On the top, I still have my 5 blue. On the bottom, I still have my 5 blue and my 3 green, but I've added a new cube to each. So big thinking question here. Has the difference changed? So you should say no, because if you take a look at this new number sentence, really what I've done, I have 5 on top, and then I have my 8 on the bottom, but then I've added one more to each side. So here I'm still trying to figure that difference. So essentially it's still 8 minus 5 equals 3. And now my new number sentence would say 9 minus 6 equals 3. So I had 5 here plus that 1. Then I had 5 and 3 plus the 1 there. Okay, so let's take a look at 22 minus 8. To find the difference, we're going to put 22 up top, and then we're going to have 8 on the bottom. So what I'm thinking in my head to find the difference here, I just need to add to both sides. I know that 8 is 2 away from 10, so I can add 2 more to both sides. And really what I'm doing is 24, so I get that by saying 22 plus 2 is 24 minus 10, which is 8 plus 2. And I know 2 minus 1 equals 1, and then 4 minus 0 equals 4. So really 22 minus 8, I can state that as 24 minus 10 equals 14. So 22 minus 8 equals 14. Let's do that again with 26. So here, I'll do it 26 and 19. So I'm always putting the larger number on top. And then the bottom number is the one I want to look at to see how many more I need to make the next 10. So 19 is how many away from 20? It's 1. So I add 1 to both sides. So instead of 26, I have 27. And instead of 19, I have 20. Oops. And I know 27 minus 20 pretty quickly. That's 7. So the answer to 26 minus 19 equals 7. Okay, so let's look at 33 minus 18. So again, big number on top. That's your total, 33. Compare that to 18. I want to know the difference. What's the number right here? Okay, how many more do I need to add to 18? to make it 20. 2. And what I do on the bottom, I must do on the top, plus 2. So instead of 33, it's now 35. And instead of 18, that is now 20. 35 minus 20 equals 15. Perfect. All right, so there are 6 blue cubes on one end and 4 blue cubes on the other end. And then I have 1 orange cube in the middle. So the total number of cubes is 11. So let's make 2 different addition sentences and join the 1 orange with the 4 blue. So if I join the 1 orange here with the 4 blue, I have 5. So then I know the 6 plus 5 equals 11. Then I can also take a look at that and say the other way. I can say 7 plus 4 equals 11. So those 2 statements are true. So I could even write that as, I'm going to write it down, 6 plus 5 equals 7 plus 4, because those are equal. So those are a balanced equation. Both equal 11. So let's use the same idea with larger numbers to make those 10. So let's solve 28 plus 36. So I'm going to draw my bar. Actually going to draw a really big bar here. So then I've got 28 and I'm going to make this over here 34 because I can use 2 where I get those to equal 36. So really it's 28 plus 36 equals 30 plus 34. So when I look at it that way, I have 34 because I took the 2 from 34 and made 28 30. So now when I add those, I can add those a lot quicker. I can say 30 added to 34 equals 64, which is the same thing. But I also want to take a look at it in a number bond. So now we're going to erase this all and put the same equation into a number bond. So again, 28 plus 36. So the same way I just had that, I had 36 and I broke it into 2 and then 34. That 2 makes the 28 plus 2, 30. And then the 30 added in to what is left, 34, equals 64. So there you can see we have the exact same answer, but in a different strategy. Either strategy will work. So let's take a look if we did 19 plus 35. How would I solve that? So I'm going to break up that 35 to give that 19 one more to make a 20. And then I say what's left? And that's 34. So I know 34 plus 1 equals 35. So now I can say what is 20 plus 34. And that equals 20 plus 30 equals 50 and 4 remaining. So it's just breaking it apart to an easier benchmark number so that way you can add or subtract mentally.